Hey, remember Redo of Healer? This is scaring some of you, isn't it? I mean, there I was, watching an insane show about a man going above and beyond with unlimited power to get his vengeance. And then he made a hentai harem. I was dared to watch that insane show, and I judged it for what it was. Vengeance porn, aka trash com. We're not watching it to expand our minds or learn anything within us. We're just there to grab some popcorn and watch animated chaos unfold. And some of you may have thought that Japan couldn't do anything trashier, could they? They could never create anything close to being as sadistic and insane as— okay, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence because we all know the answer to that by now. It's Japan. The same country that brought us Boku no Pico, Pupa, Higurashi, Happy Sugar Life, and anything from the 1980s. Look, my point is, with the rise of censorship and attempts to make anime more appealing to Western audiences, you would think Japan would take a step back and create less outrageous shows now, wouldn't they? Yeah, they're just gonna tell you right to your face, hold my beer! Sake! You get it. It's been a while, so welcome back to another episode of What Am I Watching? Throughout the 2024 lineup, I got a few requests to take a look at a very strange anime called Gushing Over Magical Girls. I assumed it'd be a comedy about a girl who's obsessed with magical girls, but yeah, I should really warn someone already.
So what's the show you wanted me to see?
A few moments later.
Oh my god, I only showed him the first half of episode 1. Maho Shoujo ni Akogarete, aka Gushing Over Magical Girls, aka I Admire Magical Girls, and ... The ... is extra foreboding. Anyways, this series started off as a manga series written and illustrated by Akihiro Ononaka. It was serialized on Takeshobo's Storia website back in March 2019. This random idea somehow got its own anime produced for the winter 2024 lineup by Studio Asahi Production, the same studio that brought you Teenage Insanity, Build-A-Bear God Tier Workshop, and Under the Sea. Man. Look, I'm reviewing Gushing Over Magical Girls. That joke is tamed compared to what I have to review here. Fun fact, Asahi Productions also helped Toei Animation with producing Pretty Cure. They went from this to this. Help me. As for the plot, here we go. A young introverted student named Utena Hiragi is a huge fan of magical girls, especially her town's local heroes, Tres Magia. She cheers for them from afar, collects all of their merchandise, attends local events honoring magical girls, and just admires everything about them. One day, a mysterious mascot named Venalita finds her at school and offers her to become a magical girl. Utena doesn't really have time to properly react, but she embraces the chance of becoming a real magical girl. I mean, QB still holds the title of If Apple's Terms and Conditions Was a Living Thing, but this guy comes close. Turns out, Venalita tricked Utena into becoming a general for his villainous organization called Enormita, vowing to defeat the magical girls and take over the world. This doesn't bode well to Utena, but she's forced to serve thanks to good old-fashioned blackmail.
You son of a bitch!
And though she felt extremely hurt and awkward as she's forced to fight against her own heroes, Utena discovers something about herself. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. In the immortal words of Peanut Butter Gamer, this is not a normal.
This is not a normal.
So now we watch Utena fight with her inner struggle to either escape her current situation and continue to admire magical girls from afar, or accept the fact that she's a villain and may even enjoy tormenting these magical girls a little too much. So yeah, long story short, this is what happens when you give a sadistic Tumblr shipper too much power. This whole series can be summed up like letting your intrusive thoughts win. This show is all about watching Utena and her colleagues put 3 innocent magical girls. Okay, yeah, to be fair, the term innocent is used loosely, especially with Karuko and Sayo. Yeah, Haruka's the only innocent one for now, but regardless, it's all about putting these cute and wholesomely innocent-looking magical girls in very uncomfortable situations, transforming a plant into a vine monster as it uses said vines like a typical hentai tentacle monster? Yep. Using mannequins to grab hold of the girls and tickle torture them? Yep. Literally pushing one of the girls to her breaking point while playing a sadistic game of seesaw with chains and a ball gag. Add that to the infinite list of things I thought I would never say in a review, but yep. Gushing Over Magical Girls is pure trash, relishing in putting innocent-looking characters into extremely awkward situations, while also pushing the boundaries of separating ecchi and hentai categories. If fetishy torture was the main gimmick of the show, there really shouldn't be a reason for me to review a show like this. And yet, here I am, talking about the wild roller coaster ride I had to endure watching this show, and it was all because of the unhinged mistress herself, Utena Hiragi. So first off, let's just quickly compare the other girls and their powers before we address Utena. Tres Magia are your average magical girls with typical powers like healing, water and ice abilities, and a big meaty clouge, apparently. I wasn't kidding when I said the term innocent is loose with this one. Utena's sidekicks, Leopard and Nero Alice, are pretty straightforward at first. Leopard is putting on her skimpy version of Tanya as she blows up all of her enemies with whatever arsenal she's got hidden, somewhere.
Did somebody say boom?
Nero Alice. Oh boy, okay, this one. Nero Alice has the ability to put her targets into a dollhouse and force them to roleplay whatever scenario she can imagine.
さあ、甘い口づけを。サルパ助けて！マゼンタがおかしいの！ママ。ママ。
Well now, that's, well, that's just embarrassing. Sweetheart, that's not how we play doctor, sweetie. Sweetie, how old are you again?
私ったら何やってんだろう。
Okay. In this episode, she hypnotizes Haruka into believing she's a baby, with Nero Alice being her mommy. This episode also involves diaper changing, and I don't know who the more sadistic character in the show is anymore. She's supposed to be a kid. Help me!
It's a living.
Loco Musica uses sound waves to attack her enemies. Libra Bloom uses the shadows to control her targets. Sister Gigant... oh, mama. Ladies and gentlemen, a giant woman.
Giant woman!
And the leader of the Lord Squad, Lord Anorm, uses black goop to create whatever creature she wants, which basically gives her a never-ending army. Most of them act as per usual to their character traits. Keeping an eye on this one over here, but ultimately, this show is all about the sadistic witch herself, Utena. Now, Utena could have never imagined herself to be such a wicked and sadistic villainous. I mean, she was the shy and introverted student who just admired magical girls from afar. She could have never thought of doing anything cruel or harmful to her heroes, but the more she watches them suffer under her power, the more unhinged she becomes. Throughout the series, she struggles with her moral compass since she wants to be a good supporter to her heroes. But somewhere deep down inside of her, she discovers just how much she loves torturing Tres Magia. She knows it's wrong. She knows that she shouldn't be doing any of this at all. But the more she tortures them, the more it brings her pleasure. For as trashy and perverse as this show comes out to be, it's still an interesting show to watch since this is generally a villain arc series. We witness the shy and timid fangirl transform into a wicked villainess, taking extreme pleasure in torturing her targets. You honestly can't stop watching the series for that reason alone, despite all the nasty things she finds herself doing, and yet, there's more to her than just a sadistic, perverted torturer. Hear me out. In spoilers ahead. There was a moment where Utena completely breaks one of the girls, Sayo. No matter how hard Sayo tried to fight her, Utena was just one step ahead and ready to torture her. But instead of relishing in Sayo's broken state of mind, Utena...
解釈違いにも程がある。ヒロインとしての矜持を持ちなさい。
Oh, okay. Ouch. So, she takes pleasure in pushing the girls to their limit, but grows disgusted if they give in to temptation. She is downright disgusted and disappointed in Sayo until she returns to her new form and is ready to fight Utena again. That honestly just shows how extremely dedicated she is to admiring these magical girls and seeing them win triumphantly no matter what situation they're in.
何ですか？それはそんな姿、私は知りませんよ。
Then when she defeats two of the members of Lord's squad, she manages to trap them in Alice's dollhouse and... Yeah, I'm just gonna let this clip explain everything.
You may kiss the bride.
I do not stand corrected when I said earlier, this is what happens when you give a sadistic Tumblr shipper too much power. Here is your proof. Just saying. When facing the head of the Lord squad, she finds herself captured and weakened by Lord Norm. But she's also very bored as she's not interested in Lord Norm's approach. I'm not even kidding. In order to overcome this incredibly powerful enemy, she has to play a very sadistic mind game by treating and imagining Lord Norm as a weak little girl, thus giving her the confidence to rise up and torture her next target. Oh my god, I have never seen anything like this. Like, wow, that's how you beat the final boss? Damn, girl. That is some good mind games right there.
No, I don't know what I expected.
As for Trismegia's responses to these torturous games, they're a mixed bag to say the least. At first, they just, hello? Maybe the show makes too much sense with these two gremlins sharing the same universe.
Your life has been spared.
Anyways, they seem very embarrassed but headstrong at first. Haruka's the most optimistic one, with her brushing aside any incident in order for her to fight for justice. Even though she literally allowed the baby role-playing game to continue because she didn't want to hurt Nero Alice's feelings. Haruka needs to work on her people-pleasing issues, I'm just saying. Karuko was the more aggressive type, pushing back these attacks with her very violent demeanor. Like I said, big meaty Klaus. Oh, you think you can just toy with me like that? That's cute. Sayo! Oh dear.
それなら。
I think this is also sharing the same universe as Konosuba, because I just found Darkness's descendant. There's no saving her. So yeah, their reactions are all over the place, and Utena's just loving every second of it. Overall, Gushing Over Magical Girls, it's just pure insanity. If you don't like crude themes or ecchi shows, then this is definitely not your cup of tea. It's sadistic, awkward, shocking, and borderline traumatizing. The baby episode damaged me, but I kept watching this just to see Utena's arc. There are a few sadistic villains out there in the world of anime, but I haven't really seen one where they're the main character of their own show, and we watch them transform into their villainous fate. I know I'm repeating myself, but what else can I say? This series is sadistic, unhinged, and just insane, but in a way that I felt compelled to keep watching. I wanted to know how far they go with this idea, and yeah, it really went there. It's not made for kids, obviously. It's not made for the faint of heart. It's just pure, insane trash that for some reason had to throw an interesting main lead. I mean, I suppose I could just watch other forms of entertainment to avoid trash like this. On second thought, I'll stick with my trash. Funny how Japan gives 120% effort into a trashy show like this compared to whatever the hell Hollywood is doing nowadays. I am just saying. If you think you can handle this insanity, you can either watch all 13 episodes on Amazon Prime or buy the Blu-ray set from Sentai Filmworks. As for the English dub, come on. If America was too chicken to dub interspecies reviewers, they weren't gonna touch this one. France and Germany are okay with it though. So there you go. There was also an announcement that there's going to be a season 2. Oh, I can only imagine how much more unhinged it's going to be. But in the meantime, if your curiosity is piqued and you want to see an insane show about a sadistic magical girl villainous, then you should prepare yourselves and check out Gushing Over Magical Girls.
Oh my god!
I'm not the damsel in distress. I'm not your girlfriend or the frightened princess. I'm not a little bird who needs your help to fly. Nope. I'm the bad guy.
What else have you got in there?
Gunpowder, nitroglycerin, notepads, fuses, wicks, glue, and paper clips, big ones.
Choke me. Step on me, king. Spit in my mouth.
とりあえずあれ助けようか。
Good night, everybody!
FBI, open up!
DOLLHOUSE. I see things that nobody else sees. DOLLHOUSE. I see things that nobody else sees.
Kaboom!
Yes, Rico. Kaboom.
Holy fuck, is this wrong? But holy hell, is it erotic?
That's gonna leave a mark.
We're anime girls on the internet, what are you doing?
Smash. 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 But why?
What's going on down here?
Oh, we're playing house. Roman Polanski's house.
All I wanna do is help you turn into a giant woman, a giant woman. All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman.
Oh, you're one of those. Oh, can you please stop enjoying this so much? Fuck.
I don't like where this is going. Why do I get the feeling I'm in a fanfiction that's gone horribly wrong?
Dad, what is sadism? Ask your mother.
Slime beneath me, slime up above. Ooh, you love my toxic love.
Team Rocket's blasting off again!
Dear Diary, jackpot.
Oh, good. I was hoping for tentacles.
I was shocked and in awe at what was in front of me.
What the hell was that?
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la. My ding-ding-dong.
Mama warned me about women like you. I was hoping she was right.
Please, this isn't a bar fight. Have some class.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Where the fuck are your parents?
Oh, Japan. No, seriously, that's all I had to say. I didn't expect anything less from them, and none of you should either. So the question this time, I don't know, did you even watch it? Let me know if you did in the comments down below, and tell me what you thought about it. Special thanks go out to my Patreon supporters for their amazing support and generosity. You all continue to selflessly support my channel, allowing me to continue to watch and review trashy shows like this. Who could ask for anything more? But as always, thank you for your amazing support. And as always, thank you to everyone for watching this video. More awesome videos will be on the way, so stay tuned to Anime America.